All right, so this next position is a really tough defensive position, especially because you don't have very many options. When a guy shoots a double leg and he has your legs wrapped or he has his legs locked, there's gonna be a little bit different things that I'm gonna try to do. Anytime a guy tries to shoot a double leg, I'm always trying to meet his hips, okay? I'm always trying to meet his hips. So if Gabe shoots a double leg here, I'm trying to knock him off balance, okay? As I'm knocking him off balance, my goal is, again, create an angle. If he doesn't have his hands locked and he's like this is great for me. Because now I can try to turn this into a single leg. So I knock him with my hips, and then I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna try to give him the angle to his backside. So I'm gonna turn and try to give him the angle to that backside. Most of the time, a guy will hang on. Once I'm in this position, I can pretty much be sure that he's not gonna double leg me. There's two options. I can push his hand down, or I can pull his hand up. Pulling his hand up is a little risky. The reason it's a little risky is I pull my hand up, he can just lock right under my butt cheeks and then go for a double leg and take me down this way. He can just run me down. If I push down this way, I force him to attack one leg, okay? So he shoots a double leg, I meet him with my hips, boom, and I turn the corner. Here, now I'm gonna push that wrist off and wrestle in this position, okay? Now once I'm here, we'll go back to those single leg defenses. I square my hips up, run the corner. Okay? So when someone is shooting that double leg, you have to anticipate where they're going. So if he shoots and I try to back up and he can get his hips in, he's just gonna run me down. Okay? I'm in trouble here. I need to get into him on this one. This is one of the cases where I'm not running away. I don't want to run away from a double leg. I want to get into him and take away his angle. So I'm in a good stance, he goes to shoot, boom, get into him and take away his angle. Right here, force him into a single leg. Now once he's in a single leg, we can wrestle. Okay? Another option, this guy shoots a double leg, he brings his trail leg up, I'm gonna fall. See how I'm starting to fall to his lead leg? I'm gonna fall to his lead leg, and as I'm falling, I'm looking to get to my crotch lift, okay? Body cradle. I'm gonna go outside hip, under the butt cheek, here. And as I'm here, I'm gonna drive my toes into this leg. Drive my toes into this leg and wrestle through this position, okay? Most of the time, guy shoots, he gets crunched up, he's gonna bail that leg out. He's not gonna wanna be in that position. And when he does, I'm gonna end up in a crotch lift. So I'm here, yeah, he's gonna bail, and now I'm in a good position. But it's all about running your feet. He shoots, I'm gonna run my feet out and around. I'm not gonna try to run this way, right? I'll pop and twist this way to get that off, but if he has a really good double leg, I'm gonna lean, and my feet are gonna chop this way. Feet are gonna chop that way. I'm trying to break his position. He's trying to take me this way. I don't wanna go that way. I wanna lean over top of his head. So I bring my chest, and I put my arm over the back of his head. Here, boom. And I lean that way. Run my feet, run. Get to the backside. Okay? So one more thing with this position is this guy's getting really strong. Again, if I can get him to that far knee, the better. So I rotate him, then I go that way. So if I rotate him first and then drop off to that side, my ability to score goes up. If I circle this way and then try to go, look how much greater position he's in. I'm in trouble. So I can't rotate the way he wants to rotate and try to fall. I can't go back step. I need to go front step this way. Whoa. In that position, okay? Now, again, the double leg's really hard because he's got my hips all the way locked in. So what I need to think about is where am I gonna put his head, okay? There's one option, take two hands, push his head away. He starts driving in. I have to have really good balance on my feet. So go ahead and try to finish this double leg here. See how I push that head away and try to get those legs away? That's my best option if he's super deep. Like most of the time a guy's super deep, he's gonna be trying to lift you up off the mat. So if he's here, he's probably gonna stand and lift. Just go ahead, lift, double leg. If my feet come off the ground, I'm in trouble. You cannot let your feet come off the ground. Absolutely not let your feet come off the ground. When he shoots, you gotta plant him in, and you gotta think pressure into this guy. Pressure into this guy, get his head away. Get his head away, punch him in the ribs, down block in the ribs, slide down and away. Look for my score, okay? So you have to meet his pressure when he shoots a double leg. Boom, shimmy shake, get that hip open. Now once I'm here, I wrestle the single leg. Anytime he shoots a double, I try to make him wrestle a single leg. Sometimes what'll happen is I'll punch here, like this, and I'll throw his head to the inside. Now when I throw his head to the inside, his inside leg's down, now I can pressure that way. If his head's here, I can't pressure that way. Does that make sense? So I can't pressure this way. I pop him, now I can pressure this way. Fall this side and wrestle. It's all about where his head is sitting in relation to his lock and his trail leg. So if his head is on the same side as his trail leg, that's not good for me. I need to throw his head to get on the same side as his trail leg. Boom, here. Now he had to switch his knees. Now if he starts driving up with this inside leg, throw him back the other side. Okay? Using your forearm to throw, basically you just scrape across your chest. Throw his head inside, throw his head outside, throw his head inside, throw his head outside. Really makes it difficult because this guy's gonna have to go knee switch, knee switch, knee switch, knee switch. And if you watch people wrestle, doesn't matter who you're watching, if you just focus on one leg. So let's say you watch me. If you watch me, my right knee is gonna be on the mat 90% of the time. My left knee will not be on the mat that much. So what you try to do, same thing with Gabe. His right knee is gonna be on the mat most of the time. Any righty, right leg is gonna be on the mat. If I can get it so that their left leg is on the mat and their right knee is up, I'm gonna feel much better about myself because he's not used to being there. So he shoots a double leg, his right knee's on the mat. Throw his head inside, make him put that knee down. Even if he stays up, that knee down, he comes up off this leg. He's not used to driving that way. He's not used to driving that way, and I can wrestle in this position, or I can throw his head over to his down leg. Boom. Throw his head to that down leg so that I can beat his position. Okay, so there's a couple options that you can do. I can circle out in front, pop, rotate my hip back. So whatever side his head is on, I'm gonna pop with the opposite side hip, take my right leg back. So he shoots a righty double, I pop, right leg comes back. Turn it into a righty single, okay? If he's up, he's got me beat, but his head's down a little bit. I stuff his head, and I'm gonna run my feet that way. Run my feet to that side, look for a body cradle. Look for a body cradle, pop into that hip, step through and look for my Turk, things like that. And then the final one, throwing his head. I meet him with my hips, meet him with his hips, I windshield wiper across my chest, throw his head, capture his head, stuff, right there. So I windshield wipe, boom, hand inside, stuff his head down. If you do those three options, there's gonna be some times where he tries to lift you up real strong. You're gonna have to figure something out. So what I do, the guy shoots a double leg. Here, I can't get him off one side or another. I'll come to my chest wrap. Once I'm in this chest wrap, I need to be able to roll through. This is freestyle. This is freestyle action right here. He's gonna try to lift my feet up off the mat. I need to drop my butt. Go ahead. Here. Notice how I drop my butt. Now this is a tight position for him. Once I'm here, I can go chest wrap, throw him through, and wrestle, score my 4 or 2, depending on what the ref calls, if we're high amplitude or not. So he shoots a double leg. I'm gonna hip squat. Oh, got him now. Once I'm here, I got him. He's gonna be trying to float his hips away from his head. I need to take his his inside hip over top of his opposite side shoulder. Here. Boom. If I don't, they'll probably call 4 for him. So if he shoots on me and I try to roll him through this way, that's his points all day. Okay? I can't throw him away from his head. I have to throw him over top of his head. So he shoots a double leg. Here, throw him over top. Once I throw him over top of his head, I change the direction. That's my points. I'm gonna score. So you have a few options that'll work in all styles. You have a chest wrap that'll work. Even in folk style, if you want to throw him through, you can, you just can't hit your butt. So in folk style, he shoots a double leg, and I drop. Here, I throw him through, I can't hit my butt. I gotta throw, boom, get him away. And it's pretty risky in folk style, but it's still an option. Option to get out of that. I mean, it's better than getting planted on your back with a double leg. He lifts you up and spikes you. That's no good. Keep your feet on the mat. As long as your feet are on the mat, you have a chance. Use your hip pressure, try to get his head away from his lock, switch his head inside, outside, make him switch his knees, and he'll be good to go.